With the hand sanitizer and found somewhere. Make sure so on farm and number so and now the young sounds so on farm may ija tituni gas ja obi wo ho a hand sanitizer and what telephone sound to said or didn't control air door pompono but George said they used to know ka creme no da ye won sem na ube make sure so on farm sa enkeka wani wanim ohwinim ene wasum sana mpanimfo kantie nyina yendi so na intimi emfa emo ho ban na emo ye ma covid-19 no yenko na yenko no kompa but the main thing I was say no so say nose mask no de say yi free ma enya ade epese nyane yensa betimi aka this is the time I will say taking serious na e de nose mask no she me de ni me guest nya ba ya na me tim necessary bibia akonkan ma bibia so etimi ayefe. This is the dialogue, Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social and current affairs talk show. Friday's episode, that is the Friday edition of the month of February, 5th February. Yeah, call any man's away our 28 days. Nti atwamu nafua enuma dia aka enafua adwenu emiensa hye so fama me se ne betimi aye ema bibia so etimi akọ enkan but pamenu mienu ye fa bibia nhihye hu nkran ansana yetimi asinkonwa no ankasa me motivational message kasafa odo what kind of love do you portray in your locality or the environment that you stay odo be na woda na di ewo patema otie in your institutions where you work, your workplaces, in your marriage, among your colleagues, among your friends, your peers, what kind of love do you show to them? We are in the month of love. Your bosumia, I will say a tre or do, nedo do home. Ghana for do akwa yese medo, ne se penatrin do. Sabi, sa do no ye do fon. Uka say I love you oyere kra ti say uka chi obi say I love you, I say hey boy. I didn't know akokasa. This kind of perception ebebe ba ehun nti ama intimi nya odo ema ye ho ewa warem ewo ba bia wonwumam mo ne mai wa wadwuma no aka say oh I love this sister. Hey odo ba ya ho asem na wo kan. What kind of love are you talking about? These are some of the questions that we keep on asking ourselves. But I want to entreat and encourage you watching me this morning that when we talk of love, the Bible says we should love our neighbors as ourselves. Bible, Yesu can say, wa nyama unuya no, necessary wa nyama, me say, wa no unuya no, wa no mi Yesu. Yen chire odo ema yen ho, ewo ya wadie mu, ye nyume mu, ensori mu, ene nipa ni nyonko wa sorry dem so no. But we tear preaching, we also are sorry. That is not love. We are in the month of love. Yo odo bosumimu. Enti anopai mi tu for say, chire odo ema unuya. Dia waye obi afato nchen ma odo monododo mo ho. Nye odo mfiano odo a enye kwampa so. Sa odo no dia fato nchen. Because bi oba no ware na na kofise ye no nti, ma na ko gina mantwe kofi na no. Patronye no ho asem na mekan. But dounia who say dear ediwa enyo deno memfanyo unia dono se ohun anopai efutu kakra me de ma wono because February no e odo me nti ye no do ye ho na intimi enya nyame so ho do e ma ye ho we ni efutu sema me no mienu ye che. The dialogue show is proudly sponsored by Franco Trading Enterprise. Phones papa efi adjosio won adaroma omoboy papa ema etimi enya phones ahodo na yeka odo ho asemi na francofo ebo amane ensenya me anim ni say o month of February dia na o say o ma Ghana fo nyina ati ase say Val's Day no omoboy promotion kese promotion a ebetimi akire odo America ho asemi ye bia no nti Franco Trading Enterprise for akire do amaya customers no bibia okwakoto ade ho and nti wo ye Val's Day promotion. Franco Trading Enterprise, your leading mobile phone accessories and electronic retail outlet, is running our yearly Valentine's Day promotion starting from 8th February, which is Monday, to February 13th 2021. Juade bay and washes our promotion as a debut of Franco Hobiano promotion omo ehwehwan ebo no so autobiti se iPhones autobiti se Samsung Nokia smart TVs 32 to 55 inches no ane se wo ma onya sa nyoma tabletop fridges any other mobile phone brands and our accessories all our shops nationwide yeah the discounts and atoto your product no so there's a auto idea ye che ho achede yasa ahwehwan bo no so e de amount Franco Trading Enterprise was still phones papa efi eno no Franco jai odi dwuma mane so ni na odwuma efo no so ni mote me share that me kone nam ho ati se madina ha se hai ko hwe ho monitor ho hwe de omuyi am say papa Franco wadwuma ho te maiwa wo ho so ho fe ho twa mrante no so ho fe iye dwuma e de obu ne anidie e na ye dwuma ko na kodi dwa e wo ho koto phones ne nyoma mabbo so ibi na san say akwanya say ye ba obenya na the next year obetimi afre 0246 422 338 na 0555 939 311 0555 939 311 and now be download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store and now be to me have visit your website on www.francotrading.com na oni atwabasa kum Franco Trading Enterprise still phones papa fee but say wear a mask and be safe. Shanoson Efa Amame Joy Herbal Center at the Vehicle 20 at the ultimate immune system booster. COVID-19 na banisi anwa shio anwa the new variant bus system no anwa dene ayemfeni agro anwa den say dam edam kraye. Who did di agro pa dia agro bediwu. Misrawo enunti na Joy Herbal for more that Joy for product to Mosha said by it is a Joy ointment. One of their products are more the ebedwama so. Wa minumi no di ho dance say e di dwuma papa. It Joy for Dr. Manfred Techi and the dwuma for team for bibia keke. Mase or the magana for. Now one fa kuntra senso na de ba yo. What they call a year the authority those in charge omo say omo ehwehwe nru numu na wansa no mama approval me chef food and drugs authority and almost so mo makwanya say omo famra mountain so a me no ka say ye de vehicle 20 no aba na vehicle 20 no ye ultimate immune system booster COVID-19 SMBC immune system asoja for no ni padua mu ye mo munya hoden omo ye week pe COVID bit match wakum onum vehicle la ya de biasuro including COVID, because immune systems are strong, the virus no fight against the body. Vehicle 20 na MWOW na for 0244 58 5531 and 0244 876321. Obetimi so afre 0242 887 996 0242 887 996 penfo de bi bebro bia obia ema wonso atimi anya bi anom abusuafo nyina anom bi oma nom bi penfo merwan kokra obia anom bi esan 100% helps inu branko a ene de aye JK Company Limited say yankwada ahase ewura school mu a omo ewo school mu sua de die asem ewo ho ni JK say ebia woni etutu akawnsem woni so ayo ntanta enfa kwa na menya nkwada ho nioma books ne pencils stationery se ahodo a yetoi afi na me ko makola enipa bo apeso hoyi there be COVID na suwom we de utimi efoka na wabowura number 60 Otubro Home Street opposite Christ Embassy Church and North Industrial Area bowura ho onkwa ofoka wasi otoka mo so duru ho a for ni ko hade JK Company amo and the sole distributors for Unauthorized products. Ebini Unauthorized pens are literally pen akola o the man no wan find ni dwuma bo se etimi float na aye na tade mu na obesa akwa akoto atade foforo ti to pen na ye papa obetimi atro na ache na infloat Unauthorized pencils Unauthorized pencil cases crayons, massets, JK exercise books, stocks plus premium A4 paper, Champion Plus A4 paper, and a 5-star A4 and A3 paper. We need product ahudwa and Unauthorized for the Abba JK company. And omo this product papa we at the abre awofo se na buy awofo ehho be haron na omo ho etimi atowo na fresh 0540 125 999 0540 125 999 0540 125 999 that's 399 na oniwa kudi ensawoso na waboa wadaromenti oboa ma the various newspapers no the Democrat in some of the abade any a chain crew and so I just want to draw your attention so the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land, ebeko asetna ebio since our democratic dispensation of the Fourth Republic, the Supreme Court has been the highest court of the land, which is the area when it comes to issue pertaining to presidential issues. Ubetimi wani achimo ho na otumika na wako eni wakoto abasakum mabibia akonka medindi wo hene entwibu isi akon efri sabria kopem se na nkro bebo pa ho sema aduno de kame ho my name is guest ora Christian Donkor na ini enkomo wo ho papa court beko asetena na ora Rojo Metonunu eka Dr. Kwesa White on no strong room or until on so file and run more file say he is the third witness or Kwakujinam Adiama the petitioner our Supreme Court until ne se bibia to talk media no Kwakujina dakem na ono so ebusebusa nsem na ya cross examine na ya hwe bia nsunsuan everybody hono Kwakoduru. I just want to also create this awareness say within the entire 42 days stipulated time by the CI-99, we cannot go beyond that. We will just maintain the days, 42 days. And somewhere February ending echo match dear not judgment ever. Yenko the new weekend crusading guide. On the front page of the new weekend crusading guide, MPs attack speaker over threats to publish their COVID test status. And I'm not an autocratic leader. Fantia South, DC refutes claims. Ignore my opponent's propaganda. Assess what DC fires back. And Akufo-Addo continues for second term as Ecowas chair. It's a good news for Ghana. Insutem chiefs and elders commend Nawara Mining Company over CSR. That's the new weekend crusading guide. And some whatever a more headline and so on Sanamakum. Then a chronicle and so there what they aba any armed robbers open fire on woman in labor. Ambulance driver also shot. Asembe Kreni. Akufo-Addo retained as Ecowas chair. And also notice, read the blow-by-blow accounts of today's election petition in Monday's issue. That is the Chronicle. Bresosam John Kuma advocates for legislation on crowdfunding in Ghana. And some about the work at the Chronicle more. The Daily Statesman. And so at the front page of the Daily Statesman, Ghana listed for 2.4 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine by March. That is page 4 of the Daily Statesman. Akufo-Addo re-elected ECOWAS chair. Page 2, Allah completes engagement with South Africa's Imara. That is page 2 of the Daily Statesman. The Ghanaian Times, which is the most authoritative newspaper, and on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, it is also reporting that distribution of COVID-19 AstraZeneca vaccine and Ghana receives 2.4 million doses end of February. UN COVAX facility confirms. And Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaje, who is the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, is also on the front page of the Ghanaian Times, page 16. And President Akufo-Addo gets ECOWAS chair second term nod, page 17 of the Ghanaian Times. Health analysts urge barring of used nose mask. That's page 19 of the Ghanaian Times. And the nightclub manager arrested for attacking police. And Democrata, the Ghanaian Times, Ebo Amane Ma Anopeminu Activi. Daily Guide, Ghana's favorite newspaper. Now, the judgment day for Takrade girls kidnappers. Wow, this is at long last, you will release her as a judgment eba. Mekum a Cratafetos Mensa, page 3 of the Daily Guide, and Bossa Maniano. Missing baby saga, 3 mothers petition Yoko, and Akufo-Addo re-elected Ecowas chairman, Allah Emara, seal deal on gold royalties. 15 MPs get COVID-19, says Speaker. And the Daily Guide. Finally, on Ghana's biggest newspaper since 1950, Daily Graphic. President Akufo-Addo re-elected Ecowas chairman, page 13. And we will continue to make huge savings for country. Audit Service assures. Professor Edward Ajiman, chairman of the Audit Service Board, page 13 is also reporting this story to Daily Graphic. And nuisance bay boss cluster across streets. Ceremonial routes not spared. Yes, a bay boss. Just say yes, signpost near the adeno. Yes, it's in Basa Basa. And for near that Daily Graphic, and you know. Adenta now de meba mekum amenfa Akufo-Addo asemi mampani asemi nhyasiansa ECOWAS Economic Community of West African States ebibremu atoye nkabomku otitreni ana odwam treni no mampani Akufo-Addo ena na kunwa no kura no mpanifo sa akohie moto aba no by consensus no yesa de mampani Akufo-Addo atena kunwa no so bio esan say so the policies bibiri aba si nipa for moto aba ma nipa for aba be ECOWAS chair wan hwe a no abese samrante ma Akufo-Addo ntena so na chesa se mampani ni policies o de ba Ghana no say ija kwan ma and this for by bia na nkoma betwitwa free SHS mo sa bi pe na ECOWAS mpanifo no ebibiri ma to ma mpanifo ahodo etimi agiatum ama mampani Akufo-Addo yesa ma na kwanya etosomienu eno ye Daily Graphic sanso na call Daily Guide the same story ewo Daily Guide mo se mampani enya akwanya bio Kratafeto so ensia ena obamane o Daily Guide mo se mampani enya akwanya bio se okwakoto aso no eye dwumadia ekoso na yehwe etimi ade aboama ebibrim ato dwumadi no etimi ekoso o say he was unanimously elected to take over the mantle of leadership from the president of Niger, Mahamadou Issoufou, for a period of a year. And in his acceptance speech, he said, "Excellencies, I am fully aware of the challenges which confront West Africa, and past leaders of ECOWAS have demonstrated their collective will and determination to drive the agenda of regional integration, opening up our economic frontiers, encouraging healthy competition amongst member states, and ensuring that we adhere to our formative principle," he said. That is President Nana Akufo-Addo, Daily Guide, and Ebosa Amani. At the same time, Yasamano, the opportunity to serve as ECOWAS chair, and in Ghanaian Times is also having the same story. And it is reporting on page 17 of the Ghanaian Times. Obama, and it is a daily statement, so it is Asem Korea, and the Chronicle, so it is Asem Yaba. Wow, 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 wow. I think we have to say a big thank you to the excellencies of the economic of West African states leadership. You know, say omohu yemampani the word mu say obetimi aye ama aye Ghana na wasaye ama ebibirimu atoye. That is the story of ECOWAS chairman Penny, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. Let's come to another story, the new weekend crusading guide on issue of COVID-19. MPs attack Speaker over threats to publish their COVID test status. Speaker of Parliament, that is page 3. And members of Parliament and the Speaker of Parliament have locked horns over the status of their of those who have contracted the virus or the coronavirus. And it could be recalled that the Speaker of Parliament, Aban Smana Kingsford Barbin, had disclosed that some MPs who have taken the compulsory COVID-19 test have been detected positive. And the Democrat the new weekend crusading guide. What they aba and anopay are make ma wati emunsem until COVID-19 asem and abosui. Now the same COVID-19 story. Oko the Democrat the daily statesman what they aba say Ghana ye benya first phase no 2.4 million doses of COVID-19. And with the Daily Statement on the front page of the Daily Statement, and Bossa Amani say, "Oh my Ghana, you know, Eka say the COVID-19, no, there, yes, say, you beat me abua ama vaccines. Ahodoa yedeba omaimono, emu or pipi me no, 2 million, 2.4 million, and not just eba omaimoa. Yedeba behe na yawo oman for empany we first badge ebeba in badges sa enete ebeba in badges nti anopay the Daily Statement ebo ho amane say enete okokrata feto so and page 4 of the Daily Statement and anopay odesa ensemine enkomoyi etimi ede aba ma ye kan ehun the Ghanaian Times with the same story say Ghana receives 2.4 million doses end of February. As if February we enkona we you know. Nature say yensa etimi aka. We a Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaje, Director General, Edema Ghana Health Service. And what is our ensemi aba. Now openibi A24 ewaha. Katafe to also do enkron page 19. And all this asemi aba. You say bebua menu nina COVID-19 asemi was it an environmental health analyst at the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, Madam Florence Kuchi, has bemoaned the indiscriminate disposal of used nose masks in the country and advised the public to bury them. Mamena Samo Kenyan said, nose mask no, say, Uyusuya, Nkabeya, in two form, na yemfansheho, in two form. The infant I think say omuna ye ehunim dienti obetimi aka na asem we asem be kura yesi night club manager bi yache no oye dey a one post ni bi di to say omu won twetwede menka ne sa the manager of the night club who attacked a team of police during enforcement of COVID-19 safety protocol has been arrested by the police at Osu in Accra. That is Heliwan Bila of Lodge Night Club. Yes, night club in Kentutumo. Onona only opposite for trade area, opposite for so at channel. And no a sema Ghanaian Times and pay obo ehun amane efa COVID-19. Hunti 15 MPs oko daily guide more. Yes, I'm not sure if I'm dunum and omanya COVID-19 ni bi. The MPs no 15 and are tested positive. Na omoni speaker nyama nso twen kese. I think honorable members of parliament, yes, with all due respect, we MP na wanya bia tenafie yesramani di ni obuo kwaso. Ye hu MP for and the speaker ebu afu se wan hwe a obebo mudi. And MPs ni bi su bu afu se speaker so yes sir. And almost on the chia yam papa. The akofa ni bre de aba anopay the Democrat no e de ho komo e de aba. Nti yenhwe de kwakosi yenko the other stories aba or the various newspapers mo a ye behwe ma e de ho enkomo. Was it nuisance billboards cluster Accra streets and no daily graphic. Uhemfuni da daily graphic anima. Billboards na yesisi, signposts na yesisi, basa mfoni the Church of Pentecost, Adenta Estate Worship Center, omodi ni siwono. JSE systems, omodi ho. Eye, and chese omodi abobo ho rough basa. Chese omosisi billboards no basa o Adenta. Nese obama nese nkran ha de. Baby wo omosisi billboards hu ama kruma tan. ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm anɔpa yi the book krata ɛyɛ the Daily Graphic krata fa ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɔde aba okɔ hɔ a ɔkenkan a ɔbɛte ebi na ɛyɛ Daily Graphic hɔ na wɔsɛ we will continue to make huge savings for country audit service assures Professor Edua Ajiman chairman of the audit service board so mbe yi o ma fam de bia de aboa ema yetimi abo sika ye save sika dodo na nsanse sika no bitimi nwinu fa ba bi pa na manfo de hwe nkwanwa nkwapewa na konkum ekum gofo na sika no nwinu fa ba bi ye be kan ho asem ne ene ye be kan ho asem pa wura Christ Donkor atena ase enti ye be di ho nkomo na ya hwe na the big story daily guide takrade kidnappers no asem na si the Secondary High Court trying the two Nigerians, Samuel Odotu and John Oji, in connection with the kidnapping and the subsequent murder of 4 girls in Takrady in the Western region, has fixed Friday, March 5, 2021 as the date for its final judgment on the case. Good news. At long last, Omoa, Yesusu Somuni Kum, Takrady and Maiwano. Priscilla Mantibia Crunchy, Priscilla Blessing Bentum, Ruth Love Quason, and Ruth Abaka. Sam Kwada Maiwa 4. Abisine, you whom trial no akoswa ewo secondary high court no. At long last, Amani Abanse, March Bosomeda, aye etoso enum omehwe ama wetimi aye a final judgment. Emma Bibia akonkan ewo eye we so ma bibia nso etimi abanti anopa yi delegate enso na ebosa amane no efa Takrady asem nti yehwe de kwakosi na yehwe bebe nsunsu ade bode hunu kwakoduru na mamenko story ewo the chronicle are ho sempa o se arm robbers painful out that ambulance mu o hwe ambulance da the chronicle ni ma ye Yulo Krobo constituency omo ambulance da ho no adeya comfortachi mo akọ sanitary ambulance for no so aseme akura na ekoso omam kromfo bra kromfo to home bibia akọ yara de yangobo oni say bull over no na you say bull over bank for there na omuti shike gubnoti woti wu no wakọ sanitary na areho seme wo mu ne say nipa no ambulance no ye painful yedine ko ayasabe yesi na okọ awo so na emu ayedine na asemi was say yesterday a mother in labor coupled with complications was attacked and robbed at Edukrum in the Eastern region. Look at all this. Edukrum Eastern region. The one asemi see ayara hosem bra kromfo nti wanya bibia nkwanko wia ndro na nkakwa wia ana mfidie na ambulance no ukwa ko wia da kote akobi hospital na akoton anasede asema kura na ekoso Ghana yi we the chronicle ensema wade abanti yenchi omo de omo amane se bia ya chi omo but I think say ebehwe ma yetimi achi omo ma bibia so etimi akonkan. The new weekend crusading guide can say was I'm not an autocratic leader. Fantia kwasa this is no bia so ahye this is no bia so ahye papa me no ka say ebi so de omo ho adwo mo fom omo be hu left and right na ebesre regional executives na mo pushi DCs ni be chinchina mo person mo na sa call na yi no munyai ena omo mo deserve nso mo pie omo mo nko obi wo wantwa tew obi wo kan bi ma MPP wo ntwetwede ma MP ni lusui mo fanisi nchan na mo fa nipa from na nyo kwa na adwen ba ko adwen wo ni trim nipa bebre wo district mo MPP mo maboa. So let's give them the chance to also serve as DCs no ebia ya adwuma say mampani maintain ministers ni bi no I think say many mampani ya adwen onumnya for Ken Oforiata Alan Kojo Chiramanten ene omomaka efe papa mampani maintain say nipa yi na pose wodnako energy onumnya for ya said twum what solid minister education what ono jache from Sonoko school was on MP where a guy mumasuem enti mampani maintain the same thing as chief of staff ye mampani say MCs ni bi wo homa ye dwuma e ma ne mema ne bia ye dwuma timampani emo makwanya bi waye but MCs ni bi nso ntwatawo ene secretary ebo ho amane ozia omo sojagu MC o fante akwa south de omo sojagu ni chim ene oso onye autocratic leader bia eno daily guide ena afi aseswa DC so o say ignore my opponent's propaganda chese amafo tu futuru gum say oh what to say ene ade chese enya asem keto akora no pay the new weekend crusading guy at the home seminar home komo about Christian Donkor atnase and the stories that we are going to talk about discussing is issues ekoso ewomemu na ebi ene say coronavirus baby akwa kudru any threat on physical stability the Bank of Ghana the coronavirus no baby eko so a policy on our banking system or our economy no ono sikasemu nimdi for or also a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana ICA and after economist auditor or no one audit firm onya banjuma or no anjuma na wasanso ewunimdi we sikasemu komo pa ASEPA to petition Council of State on Bank of Ghana governors re-nomination. Mampani ma obi akwanya bi wasoma o petition on den we hu ASEPA ikui yebehwe yedi ehon komo. Finance Ministry releases 1.2 billion part payment to ECG and Ghana Water. Sikabai utility bills no. The mampani di ma free fasika semonti ebedi hon komo. And finally on election petition. And also ebehwe na yedi hon komo. NDC present additional witness. Was a tactics to delay judgment. And Rojo Metununu, no so strong room obi. Omienuna mame Jemens or Mokase or Dada Omo, Abo Musulia, Maminu who a drugu maniso. Penny for to you on it, Dr. Michael Wesa White. And they say, free why declare result. And some Moka court na maybe boss be. And he will just leave it to the 7 panel judges of Motina Dream a Supreme Court no more decide. And court besa kwasitna na ya hwe se bibia betimi akọ enkan mame mommy nose mask aha fe see ya asha me de Mr. Donkor so asha ne de aha enti me she me de no kura yi ne de ye me kai o se ye boy ho ban every COVID-19 on COVID is real MPs ne say 15 are tested positive nti tra ho ne di agro what that say, Nidia gross COVID in your now second wave and the new variant now are dangerous, are deadly. So be very cautious about the deadly virus. This is the Dialogue Show and Friday's episode, Financial Friday, a segment under the Dialogue Show and on this biggest platform, Net2 Television. You can join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Net2 TVG, it's Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Midi the Owu Hene entry Buisiako. Ura Christian Donkor at Nase. Open your kwaba.
Yo, Wahine, Mitchell.
No, Bokodia.
We dear Master Wahana. Well, from Fanchena. And they want some car. As I say to me. Ghana Huetuma.
No correct. I say some your money.
Yes, me your money. I na in a banisana say to me some more money here. Here na who toying.
Sure.
So what I say. Or come off when Boa or in a more maimu or when some breeze so come off when you
overcome.
Until Yensum says, no one in
okay.
Until as a so be so standing man.
No, come on.
Until a man from Fanchina.
Now, I wish I forgot to say.
Ah, Boko. Nanaure, I animable, a jan number 1. My mother, on what dear Jano.
Okay.
On our suit chalk, show. I know dance also.
Odan de say na me squad o.
Odan was amuchi alfa. Pompire abu dan amusa amuchi. Morning stars for man ba could be your friend showman.
Hey,
showman or just papa. Showman Morning Star Hotel owner. I am a brother so back. Okay. I tino ono so ochialpa. Na ni brothers bi so abruche na na ya onum sister I'm now so I'm show life. And I cheer for when you soon out or chef one pay. You cheer. Okay. One more woman on it near dear Timbia mo Tai Chino. Yes, so you don't masipa no pay.
All right. Yanshan Commonwealth Free Bank of Ghana. Yeah. Na emfa petition infamous asset for the so COVID-19 is ikasem and it's in the Bank of Ghana eka it's so so ebini day
yo well I think it's a Bank of Ghana the report biaba me say am fiscal policy committee bi amati mrano ya na mo de oman mu ensamuba especially concerning macroeconomic factors na ye did determine whether our money economy na economy no ya na mo tade ba na COVID-19 ba ye like we said phenomena bi a oba ye describe no as systematic risk in the sense that the kind of economic effect or the abano you have no control. And in this case, Bank of Ghana, as I saw, the impact, and yet too wider, a bit coso, and I said, trigger some serious effect on the economy. And Mrano, a yana committee in the trans, and normal the report about. Na ama yeso yenye bini pensem the based on that na you to me the advice kakra e de ama aban so concerning niam bi on fanto on sisi kwan mu na entumi amwa sabio ya say nyansa eni ba ku fotrim in as much as we will admit say Bank of Ghana ni opinion wudi ano no sabio nyansa ni nyono nkwa na woni trim enti mrano no me match away say o to me TV no as economic analyst financial management analysts accountants auditors nyomo di be na fi ono so tie na wa recondition themselves so that ufa bia na wo de aka ho na wo de aka ho de no na ni na akoye solid na make no knowledge na ni ba ko fotiri enti ayana say kasa eno so ayeso yedi akoten wo the economic cycles no we tie na odibi so akane owo na am report na mo de buy no they actually came out with a very serious and a worrying trend. Now one of the worrying trend now mo de buy no talks about the fiscal deficit
okay
created by the presence of this pandemic. Into your warning. Wouldn't my dear friend fiscal? Fiscal. Your friend once I wouldn't say fiscal cash. Fiscal deficit has something to do with income ever in the form of fiscal cash. Any expenses I will make in the form of physical cash. There are certain income that will come out and your physical cash, but you are entitled to it. So what I say, so you normally accrue it.
Okay.
Any of our expenses be so I will to me in K, but physical cash and co. Oh. Until no so be to me accrue. What I say, who bet me I could free idea one for physical cash account. But when we talk of fiscal deficit now, in terms of physical cash, near yes petty, near your spending. And no, they are not normally yes because you can't large. Who are there be now body and fat immediate cash ma and that's immediate cash and I don't know. I say future now thinking about it cannot now fiscal so okay and only that's the presence of the fiscal deficit yes okay now most of in terms of physical cash what we receive from our various revenue sources, and what we spend, normally, according to Mrabi Adiaba, a friend of Fiscal Rehabilitation Responsibility Act, Fiscal Responsibility Act, that act, we're pegging in terms of, say, ye sika ye dia bro near ye expected from your revenue. No?
Okay.
We're pegging it to 5% of GDP. The act, no. I'm running and say, in terms of physical revenue, yes, any in terms of expenses, no. Remember, say your revenue, no, and yet enough to be able to cater for all the expenses we intend. Okay. In the term, yana deficit, yana expenses na in terms of scar cash, you know, a also seeing the revenue we expect. What do you say? And the difference, you know, we say fiscal gap, and now say fiscal deficit.
Okay.
Now, because we don't want things to escalate, and I better go beyond our control. Yeah, normally the act, you know, a fiscal responsibility act, you know, we're pegging to certain percentage to our GDP. So we cross not a warning.
Oh, okay.
So we below that percentage now. Now yes, we are within the control limit.
Okay.
We can easily control it, and you're worrying. And act ne pegi no is 5%. That yedi yesika no na anaya spending in terms of fiscal cash against our revenue in terms of fiscal cash. Abroso no. New class across 5% of GDP.
Oh, okay.
That is the total value of our goods and services produced in the country. And you can say across. Now, now, about way by no, or to make keep this fiscal deficit within the act range, you know, which is 5%.
Oh,
so
why exceed
from 2017, Banuano, near below 5%. For near around average, we're doing about 4%. Until the presence of this COVID-19, fine, systematic risk, you have no control. Yadiane Banwa Monkaye. So bank Obonka Kwanka abide the best the budget. We say, Mammy share a choir with the best, and I would share Swa. And certain expenses be a while, and can find share budget.
Okay.
But the budget you will redeem. Remember, say, the work can be an acquire binding on you. So, so vary as a so call back now, a near variation be. No, but one monk, Oba Kwani budget to you from Aquana Pine or the buyer. To the buyer, now, Unimiade. Revenue, I say, yes, Petino, a follower. Remember, I said fiscal, you know, because in terms of cash, revenue we expect from the various sources of generation. And now, expenses are young learning up in terms of physical cash. Okay. And it said, COVID number or the additional revenue cost about 2 years. So, remember PPEs, freebies, remember stimulus packages to the companies, and a whole lot. And the additional cost are into which our expenditure bear escalate. Meanwhile, your revenue now we're expecting from GRA, expecting from port, expecting from Ghana, other sort, you know. Remember, say, I'm not sure we do so because one, we are lockdown. We are lockdown, a lot of businesses collapse. So you don't receive tax from them. 2, your sources from the harbor also. Remember, the COVID-19, a lot of also countries say local down. And in terms of Myanmar, import bans and also reduce here. And the duties and also conform. Tonight, in terms of fiscal cash and and also reduce here. Meanwhile, the COVID-19, the expenditure and also among expenses now, who budget is and and also so increasing until I bring a larger fiscal gap. And on that basis, necessary we estimate a fiscal deficit, percentage to GDP. Now, whether it meets the Fiscal Responsibility Act now, a peg to 5%, I hope you've seen that. I'm just trying to define my parameters for you to know. Then off we go.
Okay.
Now, year 2020 committee in the Bank of Ghana the buy. Now, no, I'm always here. Fiscal deficit, no, attract the 5%. Now could do 10.8% of GDP.
Is it exceed the acts now? Because of the systematic risk now.
The systematic risk, you have no control. It has given you additional expenditure. And our revenue sources from gap now. And so in terms of percentage, remember say your GDP so form because GDP near cumulative value of your goods and services you produce in the country. And once you lock down, remember say productivity from the various sectors in the form. Meanwhile, expenses so cost. Now expenses in our compute percentage on the GDP. So your GDP in the form na percentage expenses no cost. Fiscal deficit near wide. So percentage, it took us to 10.8%. Now exceeding the act threshold. But the question is a pandemic, and this particular issue.
So when it comes like this,
for now, you can't blame anybody.
Okay.
We can only recommend certain things to government.
Okay.
And which, of course, any and only the main thing what government should do to help. Now, my opinion, but they will have to also listen to two dialogue expert opinion.
Fantastic.
Where fundamental.
Fantastic.
First, you do abide by two form. They should listen near measures I ever can in never high. When a sensational, a red, a fundamental. Jump off almost sorry out. Forget. Your book knowledge, yeah, kind of fundamental. Here, as an auditor experience, and only I can press listen to us very well. Now, so with this margin, even Bank of Ghana and in the Ministry of Finance, I'm predicting say one share 2021 ending, one share about 15% to GDP. Why? Because the coronavirus, there is a renewed version. Resurgence.
Okay.
And now I'm predicted that. Meanwhile, before year 2021, now on say COVID-19 a conform kakra fine. Into a conform kakra fine. Once I buy Ebeka say even your growth could do 0.9%, increase about 2%. Into now economy cover in kakra. And to share not to control this fiscal deficit. Bank of Ghana predicted say I'm putting measures be in place. They expect the fiscal deficit, which is 10.8%, to reduce to about 8.3% this year. Then 2022, they also put in much, then they reduce it. So by the time we get 2024, they might have come down to the act, which is the Fiscal Responsibility Act. Now, a pegging and 5%. Now you to me, MET. Now economy number normal again. So the measures were put in place, and a new renew wine at the Abobom Brian. Say, remember, people are preaching for even lockdown, which I guess is your option. But I know the other but still, because of the new one, and also the additional expenditure, Babio.
The new variant of the COVID.
It's serious.
Oh.
And now, no. Aha, no, near Basri. Good.
I'm maintaining this.
Very good. So never government should listen to us right now. Dialogue, live. Look, solution here, two-legged solution. You are categorizing into two. The revenue aspect, government expects fiscal revenue, one. Then the expenditure, government, what government will spend is also another leg. Into a two leg way. When you sorry, how correct, be a happy leg, Back when you can't pay, just how compared we are now the support way before you can move. What do you say? And I will also cast what? One year we say no, just how paid we are. in a would but Nimian so off what you go. So when it comes to situation like this and we are looking for solution, you don't look at only one side, one leg, but you look at the double leg. Now the double leg are one. Revenue enhancement. You have to take certain approach or certain policies or certain methodologies that you have that will help you to enhance your revenue. Remember your fiscal cash now we are spent from the various sources. No? The question is, you make sure you maximize that revenue that is coming. And here one, so what does here? And then two, you have to also make sure that the expenditure, you rationalize it, you control it. That is the only way you can bridge the gap. Ube to me, a close gap. No? I hope you are getting the parameters. One, remember for the physical gap to widen, it is your revenue form. Any expenses are adding a cost. What you say? And the fiscal gap now. Now, a percentage, across the Fiscal Responsibility Act, what is the 5% across? And he said, listen, say if you want to close the gap, which we started and it was, we predicted 8%, now it's 10%. But the new one, I predict 15%. Now, to put in measure, what they are saying that, because you have identified that your revenue that fell and then your expenditure increase escalated, that brought the gap. So what you are asking should be how to increase the revenue rather, and then the expenses to how you can control it or reduce it, if not, if possible, reduce it or maintain it where it is. But something to be done to increase the revenue. So you're two next. Okay. Now let's come to the revenue side and let's take it by what government need to do to make sure the revenue increase. Please, are you with me? Yeah, are we on the same page? Yeah, papa. Good. One. And I said, school them pan and practically, no. What do you have school them lecture? Nana, I some of them I was a Christian Donkor, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, and Eddie and Komoi. Now, me say who follow discussions, no? A quite bit me ama COVID-19 is semejina na ebema o mine also timi ejina na so eno ene ya hwase na yen hwase good yenko. One is look before you who the solution, no, as I say income na ba no, where are the various sources are income? No? One, tax, our tax system should be look at them two no aye as I say government training bill. Now, you advise the government, you advise also public. One, as a government look at the tax system, there are so many people normally the income but government in here to be informed. And just so look what, not necessarily bringing in new tax. Okay. But tax in India, which will be all year, so contribute to Kakradima. So you know that now the money will be given back to us in the year. Okay. I bet to identify the people. Yes. Then you target them and then also let them contribute something. Yes. Okay. And just as look with there. But also, even the current tax system, say I idea any so many people, ever make a contribution. We don't necessarily go and borrow. Into almost okay. How are we effectively collecting those ones? Need now education. So some mama for education say more money this koye. And to put ya about wine, a very free government from going to borrow. Remember, she said our borrowing, you know, edu to 28.9 billion. What is it has crossed the if you look at international debt to GDP portfolio, the standard, no, what is about 70? Now we are at 74 point something. But it's manageable because of the presence of COVID-19. Countries be bread, country be 250%.
So, mommy, na and common in fact, and common they obey more than an hour. I didn't come out of Fiasi. Or Christian don't come and didn't combat. Aboaphobia or more a boy and I did and come NJ on Krato and Raiba. Now, if they call in 7 more Edumosuko and say connected, stay tuned to the dialogue. Ye call Akojabwa from Krato Abasisia.
School Anne na wabwa ho de se wo moa ho a ema ne haw kra media sem denam se wo beto ba ne pencils books ana eniem ekeka ho nyina na ko JK Company Limited for nchen JK 5-star A4 and a fake A3 papers a wo beto wo nkasa o WhatsApp wo 0540 125 999.
Michael, we're supporting a new system. Yeah, Mama Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me ko supporting my business for new immune system. Hey, that's a Chevical t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me ko ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Michael, I'm supporting a new system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome back. This is the Dialogue Show Fridays edition, 5th February 2021. My guest, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountant Ghana, ICAG, Ura Christian Donkor. Was also a lecturer, and Tino Dioko School Demusano, or Gibre, but Peniphobi said, we should know person so Mukasa Ote. Okaso Mote.
Mati.
Amentia, Unum for Hofsen Adoye, and operation a titu never, Papa, who watch it, but a bidding commentary.
Yo, Tiania, sorry. Yeah, so government not necessarily new tax, but tax, you know, you implemented certain tax a year. And conform Nipa be and I said Nipa be and a business is be qualified, but you reach you on ye. And two bones and Nipa are craving nature. And he has so casting net, this is your reach so many people. And your best amount for to say, and you necessarily say be a buy or the tax a year for, but a be an your what I don't know, or make it was a bear hands, send your bear, your ribbon a bear cosoro. Because to me, I'm cosora. One, your back buru. ye kwani ye koboro so a interest rate ebeka ho a ye kakra bi na amobetua tax ye de be ni na beka kotua interest enti o man no wanhwe ne ye beba stand still uye bibia enye yie. Oh, the explanation na sa we are publica they will understand you, right? Mami can trust a mami bi no market na GRA for echo. No normal kun mami go or no mun to kwa ni ade but na me no me nipa bi a me ya ne client me ya or ya me client na no opemasam so no be ya bibi a say consult enti ya no na I'm saying immediately I'm going here na me cheche no bibia mu bi me say nani because am and you prepared to pay explanation training person say without that you know, we risk of going to borrow. When we go and borrow the whole thing na at a certain point in time NDC fire debt no mu dey ato say baby edu ni no mu chema yen ka chere say ne si ye che da obi ye debt obi ani na 9,000 as then there's something here tradition 2021 one year revenue I generate no a move 50% between interest rate in kwa wo ye ka no
so ya structure ni ma here
me na make a chere now we're doing about 23 billion interest in kwa now say you koboro near the kan one sisi akwa akosoro na afa ne be calculate interest na be ko be 30%. Her last year we predicted revenue from our various sources tax 45 billion into 45 billion na emu even 25 billion echo na say ekotua even interest in kwa na where echo enti we explain am for better say then as I say yaman so they should cast their net wide na baby emra no one yen when anya new tax na wodi bow but existing ones no yenum say amamu amutua market to drivers for tua we the question is say how did 20 bottom no anya ahi amamu hwe to butum what they are bringing government is that the correct returns what you say good ni fit drivers wo is it the correct returns na mo de ba market with am harazi mami fo ya wo market the question is ahin na mo de ba yeah ai uko station ni atwe line ai we say obi ka bi e bi ano ya de ai kitama returns correct returns so what I say inti so putting in control making sure say the revenues na ye generate of various terminals na eba no so no yam putu say ni anhwe sometimes u change nipa and internet team bia ya na say o manage organization you don't allow one person to be at a position for a long time and to change no wa revenue na anso we wo ho no anyway buy no has it been an increase then what I say yes punishment obi why you detect say why you say punishment be na de call ho mo a ma no serve as a deterrent to others
because
to run away.
The okay, there's been a lot of instances or cases. Yenye land kwantana madina hey.
Yeah.
Nkofoba say omomo tonto ade na ye asam ni oska bi omutua no installment.
Okay.
Which is 1,200 for the year. But tax force ne for na won be by so no, it has been increased to 1,800.
Okay.
1,800 yeah. Say they be azu tu e di hon receipt ni ade.
Yeah.
There be chinchina twan. Na akoye man so twen. After you take committee penifo kom no. No more tia the real figure which is 1,000.
Oh yes.
So it seems like omo wasamili ni revenue we say no so they connive together no more fast.
That is it. And putting control no very very key because a lot of people contribute and do buy consolidated fund in for content. And to GRA we have spread the restructuring proper controls. What I say, certain punishment that will serve as deterrent. Near they put to that serve as a check. Those who are collecting the phone boot, let us look. for toll booth to cry them, send ya meeting cry na a chami soon.
Toll booth for them.
Yes, the Mac company. No quality and the Bama bank do 10%. We are born in Negri bottom. So can government send it people direct? The road and transport collect it direct every day. Let cars go and take the revenues because we will pay the people that in date. So why should you give it to a company? So if that is the system that I hear is going there, then it's completely disaster. Let's look at that. Those who are at the station, drivers, and amunetria, but how many in the cohort? Near Bonnie Nania de Guya bottom. GRA companies I can see a cohort. Oh, Kai, yeah, assessment. Yeah, assessment. Now I know who's our liabilities and negotiating time.
So, who you audited today?
And no, Kai. And what are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves? And to make government go out there
and borrow. To
borrow. The interest rate where it has got into is escalating.
But the same people also accuse governments of Bobby Sandro.
Silence here. The same thing. Look, I have phenomena. It's serious. What I say? Look, if you don't take care, by close of this year, one year debt in a number about 355 billion. Because our only option about it, I don't know because he has done everything. When your mouth management is something that is bringing certain expenditure, physical gap that you have no control. So we all have to help. So for the GRA, the tax system, two legal situation as I've mentioned. Once we are casting the more net to go and make those who are not contributing to contribute, and we are advising them that when they come, at least who new policy to be and new laws, but be a but now we undo in the happen you say as I say a strengthen on the drew what no one bracing in the good faith now yan contribute to because the advisor about some more local there and then what's a jumano say rich who I am money and another one then you advise those who are taking those revenue on our behalf. The authorities, GRA, steps, duty, here, put the control bar, control bar, about Buana revenue, near gamble up, near walk out. Government should watch the attitude of workers, employees. The executive biba, chief executive, no put to proper controls. Now, a revenue enhancing one, now you gamble up because about block those loopholes. Near Bronco, or a bad manager, you know, you have got trumpeter and to say that person your unity. Government, watch out. Don't listen to them. What I say, you shall come out salary tembia. And so revenue, but near Bonnie, now you agree a private and then buying. What I say, so the government put up there. Chief executives come out with policies, controls that will block those loopholes. Then let them come and agitate. Then we'll face them. What do you say? Okay. Look, go to harbor. Complete disaster. You got to me, Bossika Gun bottoms are adding. Opa, oh, yeah, chief executive, me, I'm pointing on you'll be an enemy. Because I know that happened.
The other time I caught them a port to you. Yes, Mampania better change the systems, but still procedure, no format and that. Mrs. Obi a corner of a band watch it. You're going to go 6. Into what I sign, even we ban or sign implementation. Yes, away, far away, Sikafa, Nina, so become not bad. Kumabi, Sikana can find. As so, who do in back across the Niaka by honor, Nina, Kakrabi, and one year can say loopholes. We expect the chief executive officers, those who will be placed at the same to make sure their control and policy actually enhance those situations. Then beyond the tax, as I said, government is also making sure it's a grant or exploiting all avenues to get grant. You have any freebies in revenue. Countries, I mean, World Bank agencies, some are assessing through COVID-19. They should go for more. There is a renewed one. So there should be a renewed grant. Okay. They should make proper proposal to them that I don't know, or in the second wave about
Until you 1 second wave. Solid. They understand. Freebies, you bet me and also so I'm proposing very solid.
Okay.
To reach those World Bank, other agencies that do so what I say. Okay. Then we come to the other aspects, baby. Other revenues, baby. Government work, investment, be also yield revenues. Okay. Those aspects, no, as I see, as we show you. Okay. Near making sure some returns in Iban. Obi Mungunko, because remember, say our government enterprises be bria. Also, they return say, yes, government will have hospitals that contribute. Hospitals, I can say, Kolebu, near the other. Look, and I make some way. I will say it. Look, Kolebu, chief executive officer will be placed there, should be very careful. And I will expose it. Most of the doctors there. And we don't know the next victim. Mr. Dr. Bina Gene Sika, the same facility of the government, and our Gene Sika, and our passive background, no your operation. And I've written the proposal to the chief executive officer that I could try to see because what Gene Sika define change, the necessary pre and post medical processes or number 1 year. But that time we were the hit of this election, we are going to hear him say, why is the Kolebu facility? That not knowing accountant to be a Jinisicar. Then he has seen a Dr. Bina for background. So they did it at the facility, but the money now government chest. So accountant in Ukraine, it is the policy that the accountant will hold some money. Now you hear Drobian, and I'm saying, which one? Then commercial bank near the work Kolebuna. You pay to the facility. Yes. That maybe somebody we are aware. Doctors you couldn't afford them because you are this kind of near their function. And the necessary you will say medical procedures from robots are so who will be the next victim? Chief executive officer be careful. If you have to do a total overhauling of that, do it and get right people at the facility. Get the general recruiting. There's just 30,000 for that place to start. Sikana what you say? 30,000. Oh, they brought a bill another 26,000. Hey, how? Nini anu what you say? Now, me a treasure your travel, but then I make a trust. You had come revenue some, and I'm there from the girl. See, but be careful. Come for a triasica, ever facility, but you don't bring on government chest. You didn't your book, your bottom near the court. Now, better than a government consolidated fund. After it, not the Huejuma. All right. And this is government facility that's supposed to generate revenue. So we are telling them that chief executive of the government. Hospitals, agencies, where revenue come from. Put up a control, make sure. If any doctor takes somebody's money, pass through background. Now, the operation is man. Please, that doctor no. Now me sure say when you send it now, I'm not processing for because it's dangerous. And that's it. What short government revenue? Why my government lose revenue? You have used government facility. At the end of the day with this, how would the government generate revenue and then pay even the doctors? Meanwhile, you take your salary and you have denied government of such revenue. Meanwhile, because of control, banks will you go and pay. And you other government facilities, the same thing going on. And because of that, okay. That's why we are careful. Okay. And that is also the other revenue that comes from other agencies. Okay. Then the last thing on the revenue side is borrowing. So government, when to me we are there, the alternative is to go and borrow. And we expect government that when it comes to borrowing, as a sort to me call for facility with the lowest interest. When yes, you have a problem because already you know your interest rate is very high. Until when you are borrowing any other thing, it has to be what? At a very low interest rate. And so they should also look at that for us, right? Now let's come to expenditure side. See, I feel revenue. Approach a government is taking, no making sure that we are enhancing the revenue.
Okay.
The other side is the expenditure. How do we do? Now government should set proper scale of preference. And so rationalizes expenditure. No? Which expenditure and a babu amount for power. Diana Mwa. Press that side. Not focus on the relevant ones. If it comes to building hospital 88, it's relevant. No compromise. Put in that. I come to road. We have road, baby. I say, you want that distance. It's a legitimate expenditure. Put in that. There's so many of them. Look, we don't expect that expenditure like new V8 in your. At this moment, you are in a problem, which you have to do everything to make sure you reduce your expenditure. Make sure those V8, look, cars are a year old. If you can register in 2020, let those officials use those cars. And then new ones, if you see, the problem you always have it. If public see that, in spite of this, would your own expenditure no? Would your new cars, then you can't expect them to also have mercy on you. Because then they also should demand what they think. Into once they see that, oh, government, where there? Or Bible, old cars and for V8. Near the idea. What's a putunko for ampa? We are controlling expenditure. We are doing the right thing. Meanwhile, you have about 88 hospitals to build. Get this started. And then, if you are saying roads be brave, who started say year of road. Other constructions are irrelevant. But certain things, expenditure there, it can be deferred to the better days now. Once we make it, and then that those new acquisition of certain cars near the offices you do also. You're pointing panoqua. As I said, near now you go. No, I got to new and Yama, or no, I call you back, ya cry. No, I don't know your chief, I see a fancy new way. Those in Yaman so, more phantom chain. Not government in concentrating that one. What I say. Okay. So, and then two, on the expenditure side, there should be what? A prudent in the spending. Prudent. One, government, when you are giving contract, there should be a cost for value for money spending. Yet, Sikane Kwa, you almost say, Adia Yadi Koi, Sika trade. This is the value we are getting. And every money has its equivalent value. Yes, value for money. And it is a wood way, you know. For example, who share a president or see 5 interchanges? That is a 4 cry well known. At the cost of $285 million. Now, President Mahama see one $255. So you ask yourself, that $255 million is it value for money? No, is it value for money?
Over invoicing and others.
Yes. I think why you trace kakakra, but value na de bama ene ketuabi. Science and President Nanado, ni good managerial skills. Anyhow competent oya. And you name said the same amount can build 4 interchanges with over even complex vention. And only as someone I can, and so avoid the over invoicing. And two, where the amount of now prudent is spread, you know. I expect government staff, my baby, as a someone who said, we are in a pandemic period. Now, we be normal with the government. And to those workers and staff now, they have various associations. we say strike. Government should increase our allowance, or should be suspended.
Condition of service, government should
no suspend because we are not in the normal terms.
Okay.
Revenue levels, what I say, meanwhile, government expenditure COVID-19 at the Ecowas. We don't expect that you agitate. What I say, because Obian country say,
maybe no political influence being so. It could be a political influence.
Yeah, but you see, political influence, as I say, you're careful with it. And then I may advise the public,
Okay.
Say, look, you are not in a normal period. And when you are agitating for the be agitative, where should the government get the money? When you ask yourself questions, then you say no. Then we have to be fair until the better time comes before we do that. Into your best, because of politics. For at this time, politics will be town, which is okay. Maybe they may have genuine concern. Say, hey, be a grano. Am I in negotiations to be bound for fair? Until let's take this advantage and this, but your best that at this point, agencies, labor union, UTAC, we are not in the normal period. Suspending when you get to the normal period, that's a word agitate here. Because at this moment, your salary, are buying cars or better so. And as you see, and winning, said this way, and there's so many your first gap I could do. And yes, because so what agitate here, the government had no option than to go out there and borrow. No borrow, not the high interest rate. I need the principal and browser. Then government revenue no debate your salary. Bigger portion, and do their statutory. I saw the good here. At the end of the day, at sometimes, it lead you to a situation where even some people's salary, especially teachers near there, it defer any nurses near there, it defer by 2 years. Now, for a 3 months. Me now over borrowing any interest, taking the chunk of the revenue away. Into at the end of the day, even your salary will be into your best that those who are agitating and increment and this, I think that this year increases salary and into your best amount for to hold on this agitations and now my government if you are able to control it to a particular point, if he said allowances na year, but then again, it also depends on how the people in government will reposition themselves in terms of the kind of opulent spending and then because if you are telling workers, say let's accept the situation as it is. Now, your more money and I am more buying. Then because agitations near the allowances near the then you don't expect that. What could you new V8? Not fee. Wow. Now, look, sir, me, at this point, send me what more, say, I do something, say, yeah. Me vet to come, some even me V8, my packet. My simple can be, will not be dim, because you see, the what you do, and then a bomb will be on and you're so tired, go away until said, don't go in your bed. Yeah, when you're more or no, dear, wow, no, was saying, and one out will also be started. Okay, what you say, all right, and your best summer for so government is all you're the best. Say, you better rationalize the expenses. Niamano Akoform. Now, government, dear Sikano, I had the need for here, and you're necessarily near Mabia. Young person, government or be back of taking decisions. May first you can't draw any petty. Now, your good basis on now, besides any petty, I would do isn't necessary. Okay, we don't expect that.
Mamma, now, Minton, dear Kakura, Christian Donkor, Jibre, Ediaco School, and I pay papa. Now, Maminton, dear Kakra, Emra, Joy Herbal Center, the Vical 20, Abba, the ultimate immune system booster. The TNA a nubrane hahamanko 100% herbs and omodiaye and authenticated, Food and Drugs Authority for so ashemu the feeding na humse ampa Viker no onoma etimi boost immune system. COVID by immune system. Na wama soldier for no nipadua nya hoden a ebesi dai na ho ato. Anopa me recommend Viker 20 at the amount. Onoma ebeboa abusua nyina obi etimi enom bi. Pacho pibi no pa na Viker no edu papa. For 0244 585531 and 0244 876321. Franco Trading Enterprise, Valentine's Day promotion. Now, this Valentine's Day promotion, more, or catch us say, Adebia Kwakoto across the nation or any of their shops nationwide. Franco for products and Biano, or more a discount price. A promotion can see a banner Samsung, iPhone, Nokia, Smart TV. So open 32 inches and I moved to 55. Tabletop fridges. Any mobile phone brands be able to Franco Hono, you more discount price. Promotion is just Monday 8 February to 13 February 2021. Open to me for 0246 422 338 and a 0555 939 311. Download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store. And I've visited your website on www.francotrading.com. Franco Trading Enterprise. So, phones, papa, ifi, I don't know. Or say, no, I shall not mask about who buying. JK Company, biaya, or the Nyoma buy, the boy is Kunko, the Union Kuma, Masset. Omako Fasa Bakrimo, Edu baby, any Masset, a cross, you can now in order school. This will be dear. Oh, ya toma meno. Mimi yusu amechiri babe yusu. Do obey yusu. Do obey yusu sa ebe tutu. Amana say kra. But JK dia no do o maye no no. Efe papa enyoma nyina equipment nyina wom. Eban crayons nkwala ne be draw pencils, pens, Natarad pens, and a pencil cases. JK exercise books, Stacks Plus premium A4 paper. Champion Plus A4 paper and a 5-star A4 and A3 paper. Now, Ubeshre Chakwan Ewo, number 60, Otubrohum Street, opposite Christ Embassy, North Industrial Area, for 0540 125 999. 0540 125 999. And one for more abomino, Emra back. Now, if I quick one on ASEPA for Omay so and so the aka the work of duties the aka boso total na
yo asapa now I say you governor no
go NS Addison open modern boss auditor at say and almost this are concern ya be
look governor of Bank of Ghana
Dr. NS Addison.
Yes, NS Addison.
Okay.
As a performer really reasons in terms say I'm appealing to the Council of State not to give the Wampa, NS Addison the second chance.
Okay.
Into one. The main thing I'm setting banking sector no clean up
exercise.
So we go Juma. And I'm saying, I saying Mensa Thompson Mensa, who you don't even know what you are talking about. Who is about to make a TNG will be a sepa. Now they are without who crowd is he a financial analyst or what? Is he a financial analyst or Ghana? Look, me and as Addison, banking sector, the only problem I'm on here, payment now, young supervisor, and what I'm exception to that. I'm with Jai, Price Waterhouse, Eric Kennedy panel. No ordering for Fakume dear grant affect your buying election, and no problem. But when it comes to macroeconomic indicators, near the end baby or picky, you know, he has performed excellently. Look, that before the COVID-19, our GDP net and all the coin. He had it about less than 4%, 3 point something. Or the core, but near we're doing average on a kind of about 7 to 8%. Now, when it comes to inflation, with the inflation, they left about 18 point something % inflation. But as we are even speaking now, we are doing about 14.5%. And also debt to GDP, they brought it down less than 70. It has been that it was around 64% for a long time before COVID came in a trigger no that 74 into all the macroeconomic indicators, inflation and other things now. Any interest, even interest rate, inflation rather say less than around 10%, right? But you know, a bank rate, you know, it was about 25 something. Yeah. Then now it's about 14 interest rate. You know? So by being correct, and in addition to that, the banking cleanup was a bold decision. Look, William Zika by the shame, 23 billion. Me say 23 billion. I was insisting. Senkanye, your bad economic management and the banking sector, a fraudulent behavior by the previous administration. Inka 23 billion. Inka President Beye Juma and Hyamposo Bay campaign. Kumasi Road. You need dual road. Who say? Inka 23 billion. Not to me physical Kumasi Road. But to save a soul, interested to be Mami Momadi Nanko a miscount banks here, essay of my way. Mami Kambo, a bold decision. Because Nigeria say, because Nigeria, I'm on your clean up. Nigeria quite a clean after clean up no. Measures I'm that one. You can't even single person cry. It's not even possible for you to open bank. It should be an institution, a group. Even one ownership, no. What I said, and Upa Nigeria. What I say? Okay. Because how many people even customers their money in terms of this thing? And to clean up on the cost because of people honest. I'm a pursue, I'm a dream. Young Fanquati Jinko Fosi Kanyambo. Maybe Sasa Panese. Until I'm away, Unobi, Groyland ha. Savings and loans be ha. Mammy be penny 200 kake. Police in
Midland savings and loans.
Midland rather. Yeah. Okay. Midland okay, that is another Groyland.
The police didn't Sakama.
No, only on my way. Yeah. 200 Ghana city, a whole bank. Not police in or Tony a tumpon or two and ask say bomb and Sachadiano. Ah, Nina ye. Look, go to various at the Indum. Go coast. How many people now in your demonstration about the Go coast? Even what is Nadian the Nigerian bank? Yeah. These are how many times me who cried demonstration about that particular bank, me who bad more than their 6. No man for so young as a young and even you push your ban recommend they say, oh more modern cleaning up. The cleanup was the various we say petitions from individuals, groups, companies, and I'm going to call Bank of Ghana. Go to the stability department, applications go. So based on that, I said, Debbie, me a comment my man for. And my main fact, now me from Sika, come to be a Jumano. My young Fabi Bank of Ghana. No treatment for Sika man, so that I hold this honest now. I'm responsible. Now, you're dangerous. Those banks, miscount banks, when they mismanage customers' money, in addition to that, me and you, our tax are good banks, corporate tax are more good Bank of Ghana. Now, my sons also are the fictitious. They gamble with the Bank of Ghana, they're one panel. Then they give it to them as liquidity support. Dufour took 5.8 billion liquidity support. Look at 5.8 billion. Do you know how many factories our bank of credit may be? No one JD. Go to Capital Bank. They took more than even last one crop fire or dear. Over 600 million Ghana cedi. Jesus Christ. Me a travel, me a chip, me a fuck, me no tax money. Good ones, to say, Ecobank started up. I'm managing bank near profit now. I'm trap corporate tax do go Bank of Ghana. No miscount. In the more bank, one more liquidity support.
So, mommy.
No more. No more running down the corner.
All right, so, mommy. Over Christian Donkor, over the issue of insolvency in the banking sector and the banking industry that happened in the previous administration, especially when the government took power. Now by no year, a clean-up exercise. Savings and loans and fund management and others, managers need to buy any Jakwakusi. And the issues that we've discussed this morning here on the dialogue, Friday's edition, it also give you the chance to also call in. Now, with some time, no so watch what doing kakra. Na yashe say edin komono na ede banewi. Ibu na watching come na etimi asori nkunya si no. So nti wetimi afre just call in. Na nkomo yedi na no pay so for contribution kakrabra. 0240550899. Oba so watch 40 seconds. Also free so. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, Minya.
But odini be akasa dey free.
You actually Muhammad Abusu Kai.
Okay, Muhammad into you.
Yes, Minya. An opay assumption. Any empire here, Bob. Ama nana abidankwa akufado. You be a Yamishan. You come to conference me. MPP. You have as a party. You have to we any additional. Yeah, young Fanya this year. Here for the Kadasa. The party. And then, you say the parliamentarians would bring the city appearance. You assume we over this year. And then, say parliament center, a better thing am I. Or do you bet me for more, the more better thing am I.
And I say 40 seconds. No, join here near we 0240 550-899 0240-550-899 also free na enje wadwen kire obia e kire na adwen ti also free na kire wadwen e wo dwumadi so. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello. Yeah, you can contribute to the program.
I'm about to odini baby akasa free. You are live on too.
You kasa free command you from a bichum.
Educhum, okay, me bacho yenti obenikaze.
Acho boko no yesika koloko so ya nzankan. Omo na yese enko ayi enko fill forms bi ya de ko bank omo reject.
Na receiver no otua maka no branch e okumase ho a o hwe office amoko ho.
Tata yantamu yenim receiver bi akura mbacho.
Wow. All right, Educhum yate. Eric Nipa, our receiver. I don't know. From office now, it's difficult to get them. When you go there, why? Okay, hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Udini baby akasa free. Wanya krado. Ti fafo from me. 0240-550-899. 0240-550-899. Also with me Adwani. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, it's quite unfortunate to be more anti your last caller. Now here they see. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
No.
All right. The issue of Gold Coast, I'll be raising. Eric Nananipa, the receiver. And
no, me say. Me payment no be against additional a payment no.
Come for so two uncle for.
What I say? Let's sec there no. As register general no. Maame no. And also no one messy payment no. Gold Coast. Anna, Eric Nipa so governor so ahwe no one also payment no oya no basanka affect president release sikama wa confirm say wenya intisi ada na still yenya feedback bebre still am complaining meanwhile also was started of course last week I say bi no sam akamodi inti me question me bi say intisi kana wo hona enti dan ye enti afede sopi obi wo ho na wenya me hu.
So, I making kind messages, Kakla, and I mentioned while Lanyo in Akwatia, I say I'm bungling in mind that there are some parliamentarians who know they are they've tested positive and should take the COVID protocol seriously and stay home isolated. They are playing wickedness on their selfish interests and nicodemously sneaking into the chamber of Parliament House. Why wouldn't they be punished and exposed to the public chastisement? I don't know, they are or they about, I don't know. Walanyo with this one, I know they about DJ Omale, or you see. God, so COVID-19 is real. So let's follow the safety protocols. And now Ghanaians and NDC members have seen Mahama lies and propaganda petition has fallen flat and nothing good will come out of it. Nana Tuaso, and all about what Chiatachima South MP and I have original MPP organ Michael Oseboatin, aka Pope, and also Echiano. I say good morning. Good morning. Watching you live from Koforudia, Arnold Town, down South Polling Station. Greetings to Sir Bernard, Assembly Member of Arnold Town North. To my MP, Michael Ochebrefi, Dako Emmanuel. Watching live from Washington. Good morning to the entire team. I wish Mr. Donkor will be appointed as Auditor General. He is fantastic, Solomon Ajay. Watching live from Saudi Arabia. Mahama will never be a president again in Ghana. God bless you, Netu TV. Joanna Amponsa. Good morning. Please, I want to ask, are you sure they will pay the rest of the savings and loans customers? Because their office have been closed. Mami Redu. Sikano the president make an say president this president ama orders omuntua de omutua but say be ban in term no de mete hayi metu ho na mo sisi amesense me yedmo bank of Ghana me be sorry say omo muni me number be frame abu sam sa kwa kosi say da be na me sabeka enti I think say yenhwe na yenhwe de kwa kosi na de be si bi an so be mo so maso ate ho sem enti my marriage me celebrant birthday we na Mr. Donkor emphasize my back on rapia na one monya kwanya de mawoda emfa akwanya so I wish you happy birthday na enkokoma you know Mirabel Efria Mausinu from Nana Kweku na ovishi nuaba Mirabel Efria Mausinu happy birthday na enkoma nuaba nyame de afebako aka nimfio nti so use this opportunity to wish her happy birthday Sronkopa nyame anto onkwanam de otoso ano so nya kwanya ene odi na oda yenso be faso Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro oye Portuguese professional footballer professional footballer o sina kan sisia o Juventus and C Ronaldo my favorite player Ankasa and the whole world is also celebrating him fa akonya so na 2 TV yes so relation kama ama baby so etimi akonkanti happy birthday and koma 0 so hey and akasi for power Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. And also a Brazilian professional footballer sisi osinaka Paris Saint-Germain PSG and also my favorite player and I'm also Odina Oda nti relation happy birthday Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. and also relation sansa me fa kwanya so ratio enua kuma Kingsley Bediako Jaba ono Solomon Jaba one of the NPP communicators our central region Solomon Jaba ne ba Kingsley Bediako Jaba happy birthday and so and Mr. Donkor yes sorry so your fan and I'm
the another witness here yeah but you see look me bisa say enti two never mind person white and you say no say I'm can papa and he come free for another witness sanga case here look and na mama nchrom time ni ho inka mekomu papa maybe a Saturday
yeah
look mama nchro bibi me person this fo hu ene yi ma hu say some witness no anasa mchachu amon present any calculation that shows that omo de back say nya bia 47% na dunya 49 into ye they should forget it
all right
anya ehwo no anya fe na ye wo calculation no ye
Okay.
And what the qua and I will bet say me ye calculation na say enti ne ye bi sa omo a say mon show calculation na pin sheet no was say me ka sem bia no maka kire say Friday we man kan to say pin sheet no mo da je nkate pin sheet
so mo so
photocopy no
mo ko hwe easy for there
na na dia no we
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, an interesting time ahead of our Supreme Court, which is the highest court of the land, will decide on that particular issue as the Supreme Court panels also go into the case this day. Roger Metonunu is another witness, our witness box, to testify what he saw at the strong room. Courtroom on Network TV on our social media platform. It has been a great and wonderful, fruitful discussion live here. And Friday's edition, Friday's episode, 5th February 2021, in the year of our Lord. We thank the Lord Almighty once again. Have a great weekend. The production team, the entire production team, from the MCR to the camera. And I'm Abuame Emma Yetimidim Komono Abba. Yamu Fobwache will also come in with the national agenda. Me did the Owa Hene entry Buisia. Konyami Adumia, Ibesan Soshia. And our tree, Have a great weekend and have a great day.